Okay, we're on number 10 on the review, and on this one we want to get all of the Hamilton circuits using what's called the brute force algorithm. So what this means is we are going to list every single Hamilton circuit. So remember, that's going to be a circuit that goes through every single vertex once and only once. And then we're going to get the weight, and we're going to pick the best trip, which would be the one with the least weight. All right, so notice it says we should start at A. So on my graph, I'm going to start at A. And since it's a circuit, I'm also going to finish at A. So I can go ahead and fill that in. So I want to list all the possible routes I could take. So if I'm sitting at A, I have three options. I could go to B, I could go to C, or I could go to D. So I'm going to put those as my three options. I could go to B, C, or D. Now I'm going to look only at my top two. So if I've gone from A to B, oops, I just erased my A. If I've gone from A to B, I visited A and B. So the only two places I have left to go are C and D. So I can put a C here and a D here. So if I want to fill in the first one, I went A to B, B to C. The only place I haven't been is D, and then I go back to A. For the second one, I go A to B, B to D. So the only place I haven't been is C, and then I go back to A. So that takes care of your first two lines. So now I want to look at this one right here going from A to C. So if I've been to A and I've been to C, the places I have not been are B or D. So I'm going to put a B here and a D here. So if I take a look at that third line, I've got A, C, B. So the only place I haven't been is D, and then I go back to A. For the next line, I've got everything but B, so I put a B there. All right, now I need to get my last two circuits. So on this one, I've gone to A and D. So the only places I haven't gone are B and C. So I'm going down this line right here. I haven't been to B and I haven't been to C. So if I follow this one across, I'm missing a C, and on my bottom one, I'm missing a B. All right, so that gets all of my circuits. So I'm going to list these: A, B, C, D, A. That is following this first line right here. All right, so then if I follow the next line right here, that would give me A, B, D, C, A. So I keep doing that. I go to the third line and I get A, C, B, D, A. And then the fourth line is A, C, D, B, A. All right, so we'll go ahead and fill in those last two. And now I have to go back and I have to get the weights. So this is a little bit harder, it takes a little bit of time. So if I look from A to B, I can see that that number is 30. So I'm going to put a 30 here. All right, and then I'm looking from B to C, and that's going to be 25. So I put a 25 right here. C to D is going to be 60. So I put a 60 here. And then D back to A is 40. Now if I add all of those together, it comes out to be a total weight of 155. All right, so if I look at my second line, I've already done A to B. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There's a 30 there. I keep leaving it on eraser, and there's an A there. All right, so I'm following my second line. I've already got my 30. So B to D is going to be 20. D to C is 60. And C to A is 80. So I'm just getting those numbers off of my graph. And if I add all of those up, it comes out to be 190. Right, so filling in the next line, A to C is 80, C to B is 25, B to D is 20, and D to A is 40. And if I add those together, I get 165. All right, moving to the fourth line, I've already got the 80. C to D is 60. D to B is 20. B to A is 30. Now when I add this up, I get 190. So notice these two are the same. And if you look at your two circuits, one of them should just be a reversed version of the other. So it's a little bit of a check. You should get each weight twice. All right, so moving down to my last two, A to D is 40. D to B is 20. B to C is 25. C to A is 80. And if I add all of those up, I get back the 165. So I can check and make sure that those are the same circuit in reverse order. All right, so I'm down to my last one. I've already got a 40, there's a 60, there's a 25, and there's a 30. So if I add those together, I get the 155. So at this point, I've got to pick my answer. Remember, I want the one with the least weight. This is supposed to be number of miles. So I've got two that have the least weight. So I'm going to write down my answer. Over here, I can go A, B, C, D, A, or A, D, C, B, A. So these are just reverse versions of each other. And my distance would be 155 miles. And those would be my cheapest or my best routes.